Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? Welcome to Wrap It Up, where we are stuck in a freeze frame and you cannot see our movements. You can see everything else that's going to happen on the show, apparently, but apparently only we cannot move. We have a monitor here that we can see ourselves on moving, but for some reason, one of our programs, the main program that broadcasts everything, has froze up, but that's okay. Look, we're still got things going on here. Hang with us. We are going through every single wrap that they're going to run at the 600 this weekend in the order that they finished last week at the All-Star race. Hang with us. We're going to get this big baby done, y'all. Hang on back now. Oh, I'm telling you what, despite the problems that we're having, do not let that be an issue. We are looking at every hot car, and you can see one. Look at the look on Justin's face on this. He's just puzzled. I'm not even. I'm on my phone.
You don't even care.
Caught me at a moment when.
How many cars, or the real question is, how many cars are going to have stars on them this weekend?
Oh my goodness! It is a week full of stars and bars and all those great things.
Okay.
This is really one of the biggest paint scheme weeks of the year. And I hate that we're running a paint scheme show where you can't see us move, but at least you get to see the paint schemes.
Yeah.
Christopher Bell.
Maybe
everybody's favorite to win the Cup now, right? The man is kicking butt.
Well, I mean, he just won a few extra dollars. Doesn't mean he's going to win the Cup.
He's got that big energy. He's got that goodness going for him. You can't knock that. Honestly, they haven't done a lot to this scheme, but I like it better than I like the normal one, to be truthful with you. Don't ask me why.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a little better than just simple air filter, heater, HVAC machines, whatever that is.
Right? Who could want that?
Oh.
Joey's got him only the pencil, no shell this week.
Well, whatever.
And it's really just a yellow car with a pinstripe on it, is all it is.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah. He's got the special banner up on the top where they're honoring soldiers. Folks, if you're just tuning in, we're froze on the screen, but you can see everything. We can move. We can do everything but our photo. You can't see it. Just hang with us. Everything else works. We don't know what the crap's going on. Don't ask. Just enjoy it.
To fix it for 20 minutes and could not.
Here's Jockey talking about, there's that red, white, and blue you were looking for, right?
Yeah.
Now, that's pretty good. I like the ribbon look to it. Kind of it's like it's flying back behind it.
It's a little busy.
It is a little busy. Sure.
And,
Jockey's not known for making things that aren't busy, I don't think. Every jockey scheme's usually busy. They got the guys hanging out there, usually drawn on the side of the vehicle sometimes and stuff. They don't hold back with Jockey.
I've been watching some horse racing lately.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Who's Jockey Toppy?
Oh, Jockey Toppy's in. Hey, Jockey, how you doing,
All
Toppy?
right. Saltville.
Say hi, yeah. Saltville. Where's that at?
That's over there where they pass out free stuff.
Oh, okay.
On the side of the road to the Dollar General.
Well, I don't doubt that a bit. If it's Dollar General's involved, free stuff has to be there.
Here's another one.
Folks, the 48 came in at a respectable fourth place in the little race we had last week at the All-Star. What did you like the All-Star race?
I did.
I did too.
I greatly. Third time there, right?
Yeah, right.
Enjoyed it.
Definitely better than the first two.
Yeah, the first two were terrible.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really good for a short track race, considering we live down here and that was a terrible race.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Martinsville this year was okay.
Yeah.
So this is definitely a good short track race.
If you take both of those, the Martinsville and the Bristol, and put them together, I think the first 10 laps were more entertaining to me of the All-Star race than the whole thing. And I mean, I love those two tracks. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But whatever they did this year to get it right, however they got it right, I'm calling for points races to move there. I mean, I'm all about it.
That's an ugly car.
Well, you can't see this at all, can you? Oh, look at it. Camo with the red and blue, I guess, idea, red, white, and blue for the logos, but it's not a good execution. That's what I'm going to say.
I like the red number, but I hate everything else.
I like white camo. I like red number. I just don't think it all falls together well.
Yeah, the blue and the gray is terrible.
Yeah. It's not my favorite. It's maybe it's not his weakest scheme, but dang, it could be. Oh, speaking of his brother from some other mother, they took the Exalta, that they ran that everybody loves, and they colored it up. They instead of all red, there's a red, white, and blue flames. I love this. Very
Yeah.
Jeff Gordon.
For
This thing's
the
hot.
for the red, white, and blue, which is standard for everybody because it's just that race. This is good.
America. That's what it is.
Mm.
100%. This boy right here, if Tyler says he doesn't like it at all, well, that's
Is he talking about the 24 or?
it's hard for me to believe, but I'm going to say it is, even if the
Ah.
timing's off right now. If you're just too much white, but boy, if you don't like how much white's on this car, you just wait. The field is predominantly white this week, and I'm telling you what, it's a bad choice. I agree with you. Speaking of the other side, though, on the black part, the beast, 45. He's out making deals and making things happen.
I think Tyler Reddick just has like cases of this at his house that they've given him.
I bet they do. You know, we didn't know this as it was happening, but Dale Jr.'s, told us now that he has a lifetime deal that, what is it, once a month? Every month he gets one truckload of Budweiser delivered to his house.
Oh,
a whole
wow.
truck,
I didn't know
for
that.
the rest of his life. Yeah, so he's
Daggone.
still collecting on that. So
Jeez.
I don't doubt it a bit. Their monsters heavily in. Number 8, In the Zone.
In the
They
zone.
did not go patriotic
Again.
on it.
They don't care.
There's no patriotic nicotine this week, folks. Get your
Richard Childress, he really is in love with Sweden.
Yeah, nicotine pouches.
He doesn't like United States.
He's Richard.
Yeah.
Well, I don't doubt that. He seems like a man who would surrender. No, he doesn't give up on most of what's going on. So, I wish they'd done something with Kyle's scheme here,
Yeah.
but they didn't, and there's not much we can do about it. Finally, the first time this year, something different's on the 19.
Mm.
It's still the Bass Pro, but at least it's red, white, and blue, and not the normal black and gray camo. You look puzzled by it on the screen.
I'm very puzzled. I have no idea.
Yeah. Here, look at this. We got something new here. This is this will go with the look you're giving. Nope, that's wrong. Let me try. Here we go. He's amazed by it. The gawk of awe. Look at him. He's just gawking at it. Oh,
Gosh.
little Dylan. You know what, though? Let's take a moment. Let's stop right here while we can. You know, if you see our thumbnails, it always says Dr. NASCAR and the Snake Master.
Uh-huh.
I thought this week we need to show something to kind of, why are you the Snake Master? People might not know this.
To verify something.
Yeah, here's some video that Justin took this week. Well, Justin, you tell us about it.
Yeah, so this is what you call four-wide racing at Talladega in the rattlesnake world. Look at all these things piled up side to side. They're stacked from one corner to the next. Just incredible. It's magic. Magic.
Oh, you're a braver man than me. I don't know. And those are all rattlesnakes.
And copperheads, yeah.
And copperhead.
There was a few copperheads in there, too.
I didn't know they'd get along like that.
Yeah, they share the same places to rest sometimes.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm not afraid of spiders.
You're not afraid of spiders?
No.
Huh. Well, I guess that makes sense.
I don't like love spiders, but I'm not afraid of them.
Well, but you would pick up any one of these snakes with your bare hand, though, right?
Oh, yeah. I'd put it around my ear.
Did you find any anything like skins or anything around there? Any mementos they give you or anything?
No, but at this site before last year, there's so many snakes that use this.
Yeah.
When they catch something and eat and they poop it out, there's like bones laying on the rocks of like animals they've eaten. It's pretty cool.
That's crazy. All right, well, let's get back to this NASCAR paint scheme show.
I love it. Oh,
Bodyguard of the 17. Yeah, this is hot. This is hot.
Dude.
And the orange, the silver. Yeah, you thinking it? I see you going
I'm
it.
putting it out there.
Put it out there.
I have no idea. I could change my mind, but
I don't know. It's a pretty good one.
That's a good.
It's a pretty good one. It's
I love it.
deserving of the honor, I think. Yeah, and Tyler here, he's in on it. He's on Facebook right now. For those of you on new with us tonight on Twitter, it's a perfect TikTok. Excuse me, perfect night for you to tune in because our picture is frozen for some reason of our camera, but we can move everything else. We're showing every paint scheme coming up for the 600. Chili's is back, man. Chili's is putting money into that 77. They love it.
Tell you what, I'm becoming more and more of a fan of Carson Hocevar.
Ooh.
I'm getting on the Hocevar train, baby.
Well, I can't blame you, honestly.
I hope he's going to win a race.
I definitely think he gets one this year. I know we're about a third of the way through, but I still think there's time, and I think he cracks it for Spire. You know, Spire's only had one win before, and it was the number 77.
Hmm.
It was by Justin Haley, rain shortened race.
Mm.
Denny,
Here's a
Denny.
very piss poor job of trying to be patriotic on this.
You know what? This is the normal scheme for the national debt relief.
Oh,
so they didn't change jack crap.
Is it still have the, like, two little stars on the fender?
This is exactly what it looked like in the Daytona 500.
Okay, so they didn't do any work.
Nothing. So it's
Good
almost
job.
like they're not patriotic.
All right, Joe Gibbs.
You know, you can't just say you're patriotic all the time and not do something special. You have to up it.
Mm.
Or maybe they should have done something unpatriotic this time. Maybe that would have proved it to us. I don't know.
That's yucky. That is yucky.
Yeah, too much white, though, as somebody was saying before. There's too many white cars this week. Rush, you knew he was going to update it a little bit. And what did they do? They just said, lay a flag over it. And then put the logo on top of the flag. And here we go. It does have a small, what looks like a head right behind the logo. Do you see that? Looks like somebody's just head's cut out. I can't make out what that is. They didn't release great pictures. These had to come from the NASCAR proofs, and so didn't get to see that. They didn't release any pictures for some reason. They seem like they're all running behind this week as far as all the teams and getting everything out, maybe because you think they wouldn't be as behind, being that they are at home this week.
Right, yeah. They don't have to go anywhere. They don't have to travel anywhere, whatever.
Maybe they got more going on with fan days and stuff, though, and they're just their PR people can't get to it. I don't know.
Oh.
Here's a hot one.
Dude, that is actually pretty cool. Yeah. To be that busy, it actually looks decent.
Yeah, they pulled that off well.
Huh.
I don't know why Johnny can't pull off other schemes, or just RCR can't pull off schemes, because they put out some flat-looking crap sometimes. This thing, though.
Dude, they have everything on there. Look, it's like Club, Bass Pro, Winchester.
Yeah, you're right.
United or
10% off under Winchester for veterans. What is that on the A pole right there? I can't even read it.
I don't know.
Or something. I don't either. It's not bad looking, though. They did a good job with it. Photorealism flag. Ooh. Fun Pops is back.
Oh, my gosh. Ricky's got all the fun.
Did you see the white Fun Pops he had? It was white down the middle, like they just put the sides on it. What was it, the week before last? And it was terrible. This week, they said, okay, fine, we won't leave most of it white. We'll make it red. And it maybe made it look even more cheap. It's really bad. I got to think this is in the worst of the year paint scheme bunch.
You think so?
Look how cheap it looks.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but
I think we could get AI to make a better paint scheme right now.
Probably.
In an instant than what has been produced right here by Fun Pops. You let me down, Ricky. You let me down hard. Oh, look at that.
What is...
It's a body armor drink. You got the chill. They got some kind of frost flavor going on, so it's kind of like ice you got going on there, kind of 3D art.
I can't...
But it's also red, white, and blue, kind of.
I can't make up my mind. If I like that or not.
Your face on the monitor looks that way. You really just don't know.
I have no idea.
You're like, If you're just tuning in on one of the 4 platforms, for some reason our cameras have just locked up, but everything else is working. So hang with us. You can still look at cars. We're unanimated for some reason. I like this though. Blaney's in contention
to win the race.
To win the race this weekend, I believe.
Yeah, definitely
long haul.
I agree.
I'm not saying he's going to. I'm just saying he's in.
Oh, what in the world?
They had this once before. It's a sponsor that Big Josh brought over with him from Stuart Haas. Speaking of Stuart Haas, did you know Tony won this past weekend in NHRA and puts him in the points lead for NHRA?
Wow.
So you got to ask yourself, Tony, who had the best Indianapolis run that's ever existed at the same time as somebody doing the duel, he got 3rd. No one else has pulled off better than that, and I think he got 6th in the 600 that same year. You know, he's an IndyCar champ. He's a NASCAR champ. Now he's in the lead in NHRA. Are there many people? Is there anybody really to compare Tony to Stewart to in the scheme of all racing history?
Talking about history.
Yeah, probably. Cody Ware.
Absolutely.
It's Cody Ware, the 51. Look out on pit road.
Oh, here comes another man. Did you hear the big news about this?
Well, I did not, but he's going to be powered up with that batteries all weekend.
Ooh, man. Nothing says America like Duracell.
Yeah.
His dad got fired today.
Oh.
Tim
From Penske?
Yeah, Penske fired him. Tim Cedric is out.
Oh, wow.
They got busted last week during the Indy practice deals that goes on for like 2 weeks. So they were cheating and got caught with some big cheating, and this is the second time, so they just they kicked him to the curb.
Wow.
He's gone and some other big wigs. So does that say
Does
something
Austin
bad for
last?
Austin, or does he get to stay on forever, you think, even with Dad gone?
Well, he's winning one race a year, so they might keep him.
Right?
Dude, I'd like to see Josh Berry get put over in the 2-car.
Oh, my goodness.
That'd be
Now, you're talking about
I'm talking
something.
about some.
Oh, my goodness.
Put that on a magnet on your fridge, folks.
Absolutely. Save that up for a rainy day.
Berry to the 2.
Oh, wish it could happen. What happened? Next car. What's going on? Don't stop working on his cars.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Folks, if you're just tuning in, we don't know what the freak's happening. Like the world's falling apart. Here we go.
There it is.
42. If you're just tuning in, we can't move for some odd reason, but everything else works. Hang with us. It's like a real, you just get a picture of us. It's like a real podcast. It's, I listen to Jim Cornette a lot on YouTube, do his wrestling podcast, and it's like this. He just has a still picture. So, you get to see moving pictures. This is even better.
Wow.
This is kind of Christmassy, don't you think?
I don't know what this is. It's not good, but
It's odd, isn't it?
it's very.
I did see a half a picture of the real car sitting in the shop.
Uh-huh.
I will tell you, it does look better in real life.
Okay. Well, that's
So there's something,
promising.
but that's not, that's not the end of the world.
It looks
But
kind of like a mix between stars and circles.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just
Little
it makes me.
dots.
It gives me more Christmas vibes than it does. It's got snow on the roof and
Yeah.
anything than it does patriotism. Speaking of Cody,
there's
It's
Cody.
wearing the 51. Look out
Back.
on pit road.
man, you can't take this guy anywhere.
He's got Jacob with him this week.
Got Jacob
So
and the
serious.
Evil Knievel. Evil Knievel's dead. Who's paying for the sponsorship that he keeps putting on the car? What's going on with this?
His family, I guess.
Why? What are they?
I know he's dead.
What
Why
are
would
they pushing?
Does he
Somebody
have kids?
Google him. What?
Do they have kids that do crazy stuff?
I don't know. I think his son tried.
Rap
to.
of the year.
What?
You crazy.
Oh my goodness! This guy says rep of the year. Get him out of here. It's lame. Same old crap. You could have done better. Last week they didn't even let him drive his own car though. He wasn't good enough, and Harrison Burton was. And man, was that a mistake, right?
Yep.
Fell way down. Harrison not doing great. That's the only reason this car was this far up and made the main in the number 20 spot it finished. Then your boy,
Hey.
Big Kyle Larson, didn't have a chance in this because he just flew in. He hadn't practiced the car at all. He hadn't made one single lap on the track at North Wilkesboro this year.
But he was actually up to third before he
I know. Right?
screwed up.
Exactly. I mean, he's amazing, no doubt, but he just couldn't pull it out with so much going on. 21st finish, gets absolutely no points, but this week he's got a good-looking car.
It does. I love it.
He swatched
Like those
it
little
up.
orange accents on it.
Yeah, exactly. If they would do this like year to year, if this was the 2025 like main scheme like everybody does and get a main scheme, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see a new scheme every year. I don't think that would hurt anything in this day and age.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Hold on, let's get Rick in here. Let him talk about all this.
Hey, Rick, tell us.
Oh, Rick.
Oh.
Rick's got money, right?
Yeah, he loves it.
He could change that paint scheme anytime he wanted to. Oh, hey, Bad Brad. I wore a Brad Keselowski shirt, okay?
We can kind of see that, yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of feel like maybe that's why the video part of us isn't working. Because Brad's kind of cursed also.
Brad vibes.
He's falling apart. I put $5 on him to win an All-Star race, and I would have won $100 if he did it.
Man.
And that's why I was like, man, and he's on the pole. He's strong. And here we are, all the way down in 22nd. Only
He
beat
hit the
one
wall pretty
person.
hard, so
He did. But that was the week before also. He was in the lead, right? Hit a wall, tire went down. I know. His concentration's unbelievable. He can hold his eyes open. This is how he charms the snakes.
yeah.
He just keeps his eyes open at all times.
It's all about the movement.
99.
There's
Look
another-
at them.
They all look the same now.
They have the 99 has just. They already sent out a picture, and they have just said, "Listen, he's going to blow up this week. We're giving him this crappy car. Okay, here's the flame coming out of it. We're going to predict it already."
Hey,
Again, to me, Christmas car.
yeah.
Very Christmas. This picture actually had the car parked there, and a guy signaling him to take off of an aircraft carrier like he was a jet. So that's why we have the big fire coming out and the smoke and things.
Jeez.
It's a mess.
Come on, Trackhouse.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a.
Ty Dillon.
My goodness, that's white.
Yep. Ty Dillon.
But I
you love the white, right?
like it though.
The gold's cool.
The gold number on the door, not
Yeah.
the one on the roof, but the door number is nice.
They should have made the roof match. I know they want the yellow door roof numbers on everything. This one case though, I think I would have made it chrome.
Yeah, that would have been so much better.
Yeah, you could have taken this scheme from good to almost. Oh, the number 43, man, Advent Health again. Nobody. They got the stars, they got the colors, but to me, it kind of looks like there's a giant spatula on the side of it that's flipping the number 43 that says Advent Health on it. That's just me, though.
Yeah.
My weird opinion. He was very beat down after the race. He felt like he had a good car, and he did.
He did have a good car. What happened to him? I can't remember.
Bubba slammed him into a wall
Oh, that's it.
and killed him. Now, we're putting him here because he basically, in the open, the way we're doing this, Hocevar won, so he transferred. John Hunter won, he transferred. So the third place car in the open was Ty Dillon, which we're marking at 24th. So we're saying Eric Jones 25th. He would have been 4th in the open in our countdown.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another car that looks very similar. Everybody's just red, white, and blue, same colors.
At least it's got some neon flair to it, like a neon, or I don't know,
Yeah.
the reddish orange, whatever you call it.
Well, Michael McDowell, he won the pit crew challenge. His pit crew did.
They did. They were super excited,
Fastest pit crew.
jumping
in-
around.
They were going crazy. Here's the big question, though. Now that they've won the fastest pit crew challenge, they're actually, all those pit crews are owned by Hendrick that are leased and loaned to Spire because they changed Kyle Larson's pit crew with Justin Haley.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going to snatch up Michael McDowell's crew as soon as they won this contest now and send them over to Byron or somebody?
Send them to someone else.
48?
And that could happen when we get to the round of 4,
Be ready to snatch them up? Absolutely.
or like the round of 8, maybe.
Yeah.
They give them the reps for the last 4 races.
Michael's got to feel beat down. It's like, hey, my guys did something. Now I'll be penalized and they'll
stolen
take
from me.
them from me. Yeah. That's got to be a hard way to roll.
Bonehound being a bones.
Exactly. And that's exactly what the dog says. He's a lucky dog. He's a bim bone bone. They didn't go all out. They like green, and they're going to roll with it.
Looks terrible.
Well,
It's like the WM waste management trash can dumpsters.
yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
That's it.
Just tell him, stop it. Get some help.
Okay, thank you, Mikey.
That's 16 leaf filters back, second time this year. I was kind of hoping they weren't going to run leaf filter anymore, to be honest with you. I got tired of seeing it. At least it's different. Now it kind of looks more like a middle school notebook or like a small girl maybe, had got a hold of it with some glitter and things.
Mmm.
It's got very, what was
Fancy.
the name of all that crap back in the day? It was like neon colored with like unicorn. Lisa Frank. That was it. Like all the girls back in the day had Lisa Frank stuff. It was always, it
What are
looked
you
like
talking
somebody,
about?
as a child, it looked like you took LSD while you were at school. So this girl beside you would have a notebook, and it would be the most psychedelic, pink, freak out, crazy, time warped image you've ever seen in your life. All the girls had them. I grew up in Castlewood. It's weird,
Oh, this is ugly.
Yes, sir.
My goodness.
Bubba
Chumba
being punished
Casino.
with the Chumba Casino rap this week. It's a disgrace
oh my gosh.
for wrecking your boy in the 43 there. It's ugly. That's for sure. They need to do something with
That's obviously going in my top 5 worst of the year.
that. Yeah, it's already probably top 3. A&M's back. And they're
Is old ice cream man an Aggie?
he is not.
He's not. Okay.
He's never been to college. His daddy works for the race car.
That's right. He's
people
got all
also.
that daddy money.
But we do have some inside information because this is a public university. We know how much they paid to be on this car. Any guesses on how much they
Oh.
paid to be Cole Custer's car for this one race? I'll give you some weight music here.
I'm gonna go out there and say $250K.
That was a great guess. 275.
Oh wow, I was so close.
So close. 275. That seems like a lot of money on
Gosh.
one race for a college.
That is a lot of
When
money.
you're underpaying professors and overcharging students.
I thought I was going over. I thought I was overshooting a little bit.
Tyler, he says $37,000.
That's
You know what? Last year, I think that was the going rate. That's definitely what Overstock was probably paying. It's a little much. Here's the third car from the 2311 stall this week.
Bap, 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 more.
of that Monster. I got to believe there's just, man, Monster makes a killing, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Like, people just drink it nonstop. How do people not fall over dead like their heart's not
You
exploding?
know what I saw on TV today?
What?
Something about certain states are considering not allowing people on food stamps to buy sodas and energy drinks with their food stamps.
Really? Oh, that kind of makes sense.
There was a big debate about it. I was kind of watching to see what people had to say.
I guess it could be health concerns, right?
Yeah, well, they're like taxpayers are paying for people just to
Right.
buy energy drinks.
Yeah, that's true. And they're
And,
like $4.
Ryan Priest, all he's doing is sitting in the bathtub washing himself
I
with
know.
soap.
You know what I do? I do like the gold number, though.
It's very nice. It
And
reminds
Irish
me
Spring, I don't know.
very much of Quaker State oil.
You're right. You're right. Green and gold. It works, though. Even though it's a Kroger car, my eye is so drawn to the back, to the Irish Spring, that I just forget about the white Krogerness that it has in front of me. Tim says it has vitamins in it. Talking about
Monster?
Irish Spring.
Oh, Irish Spring. I was
Yeah.
talking about
You
Monster.
just rub it right on your body. You get all the vitamins right through your skin. They just soak right in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ryan, he got screwed, didn't he? That's a big story.
Yeah. Said
Well-
he couldn't see the.
He took a video. It looked like you couldn't see it, but his spotter did say, "Go down or get low, get low, get
Okay.
low," and he just drove across it. So
He
no-
wasn't. He just wasn't
Well,
listening to this.
Listen, I feel bad for him. You really can't see it, but nobody else hit it. So what are you going to do? Same scam as last
Overplay.
week. He's got the overplay. Apparently, you scan a QR code on the back of his car that we can't see at this moment.
Great.
That's what Todd told me himself. And when you do that, it takes you to an app which allows you to turn things into games. I don't know what that means exactly, what Todd's talking about. But I have to believe it has something to do with AR, augmented reality, like the Pokemon stuff. Like you could hold it out and you'd see like the character there on something like the table in the real world, but on the screen. I believe it's got something to do with that, and it takes whatever you've taken a picture of or whatever's around and uses it in games. I believe that's what's going on. Am I doing research on it? No. Yeah, we froze. We've been frozen the entire show, Mag. Thank you for pointing that out. We don't know why. Everything else is working but us, and it's really weird. We are live to Facebook, to TikTok for the first time with our other 3 platforms, and we're going to blame it because we got nothing else we can't come up with. There he is.
Same old car.
Well, it's got gray stars on it.
Oh, well, same old. Can't even see them, so
Right?
I'm
Well,
gonna
he's
say
Australian,
it's the same old car.
so it's a very silent, respectful ally Memorial Day.
Or is it?
Well, you still got red, white, and blue stripes.
Is that yellow accent around the the
Well, that's a bull.
headlights area always been there?
He's in a cult. He runs for the bull.
The bull.
The sign of the bull.
The Red
That's his
Bull.
energy drink.
It's all about energy drinks.
Exactly. That's how I know energy drinks are overpriced, because they can sponsor like everything on earth.
Yeah.
So I know the profit margin on them has to be insane. It has to be. 7. Oh, God. I don't even know what to tell you, dog. Hey, Victor, how you doing? I see Victor in the chat. How's everybody else in the chat? Hey, listen, this is
Loving all this red, white, and blue.
it's your face you're making on the screen. Again, I say is very appropriate. I don't understand it. I'm going to use this again. This is a new good one. I like this gawking at it. I just, if Justin Haley was here and he asked me how I like that, that's the look I would give him. I just, that's something. I kind of like the hand drawing of a Pioneer Man on the hood, though. Other than that, it's a regular game bitch scheme flipped, and it's just, no, I don't like it.
See ya. Oh, another one.
Another. How much are y'all drinking? let's be honest, folks,
Gosh,
in the
man.
chat. How much are y'all drinking? Y'all got to be putting all of your wealth into energy drinks.
This is what I think about energy drinks now.
What you got? Oh, they're like pills, yeah. It's pills for liquid pills, energy drinks. That's what they're called. I'm not that kind of doctor, folks. Just legally have to tell you that. All right. Over
It's a
here,
mystery.
mystery. We got 2 mystery cars. What is it supposed to be? That's a great question. Well, this one's the 44.
Oh.
And it actually, I take that back. I lied. This is the 66. The 66 this week is drove by Josh Balicki, and I'm not sure if his sponsor was Manscaped, but I do know his sponsor backed out on him this week. They backed out and didn't pay the check, whoever it was. I'm not saying it's Manscaped. It could have been, but they didn't pay the bill. And so if you want to be on the 66 this week, you can. Josh Balicki will be driving it. You need to get a hold of MBM Motorsports and come up with cash.
Few dollars.
Dirty cash.
Dollars.
Now, let me show you this. You may not notice the difference between this car and the last one, but this one's the number 44 car. It was supposed to – normally it's being drove by J.J. Yaley. And J.J.'s already booked to drive at least 2 more races this year. But this weekend, Derek Klaus is in it, who I have to believe maybe brought a sponsor along in money to get the ride. And so we don't know what the sponsor is. They actually, believe this or not, they released a video, even though like they have nobody working there, of the car and what it's going to look like next week in Nashville for J.J. Yaley, but have no picture whatsoever of the car this week. That's how they do business over there. It's a sad day. Oh,
there he
he's
is.
back. Big Sexy. Oh,
You're the boss, Jimmy.
absolutely.
I'm the boss.
I'm going to be honest with you. This is the best 84 scheme I think he's had. I like this.
That's not saying much.
No, you're absolutely right about that. But
At least it's got little retro vibes around the numbers there on the door.
right, I like it.
Dude, how does Jimmy's not been doing good, and he's going to try to run 600 miles?
How many times did he win the 600? Like 7 or something? Oh, his 700 start. Good point.
Is it really?
Yeah, he's up there.
Crazy.
So yeah. It's booty cheeks. He says, I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe I'm in the minority on this.
Yeah, I don't really like it that much.
Oh, what about Connor Zillage?
Oh, there he
He's
is.
so healed up. He got him an energy drink to sponsor the whole deal, and man, he's back. He's going to load in and run that sucker. This is his first Cup Oval race ever.
Connor Zillage and Corey Haim are the new popes of NASCAR.
Oh, yeah, they're coming in big.
I mean,
There's no doubt about that.
I don't know if they're going to do anything or not, but, man, people think they are.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see.
They're larger than life.
They are.
And that's it. That's all 40 cars that are going to run this week, which brings us to a very interesting part of the show here that we want to share with you. We're going to make picks, and we want you to make picks, but I also want to play a sound for you here of somebody and show you a little thing here. We like to talk about Ty Dillon a lot, and even in the still photo, you'll notice that's up on the thing of us there. There's a Ty Dillon car there. We would hit it with a mallet. We will still. I don't know if you can hear that. You can't see it. But Ty, he does a lot of things. Here's Ty. He commented he was very mad at Zane Smith this week, and he said this.
If he wrecks me again, I'm just going to beat his ass.
And then he just walked off from the camera like
Zane Smith ain't beating nobody's head.
Zane Smith says, "Bring it on, buddy. Let's go." Man, I hope this is the fight of the century, the backmarker brawl. Ty Dillon versus Zane Smith.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, they should get points. Like whoever wins gets a playoff point.
It's a playoff point.
Right?
5 playoff points.
Oh, goodness. Justin, it brings us.
Somebody's picking the 5 already. Victor's picking the 5. I really, honestly wanted to pick the 5, but the dude is going to be in reckless again, and he's trying to run both races, and something's going to happen, and I just can't believe it's going to happen.
Yeah, something's going to happen, definitely. I agree with you. Folks, if you make your pick in the comments, you can win fabulous prizes we are giving away. All you got to do is say who is going to win the race. If you're right, we put you in a pool, draw one out, and send you a marvelous prizes. I would hold up some of them and show you how there's brand new awesome things with tags on them that we send you, but the video's locked up. So we're going to make picks and get something on the screen so it looks like
I'm
we're
going to
not
make
just
a
sitting
pick
here.
right
Justin,
here.
Who do you think wins this bad boy?
I'm hesitantly making this pick because I'm not a huge fan of this guy on the track or off. I mean, he's okay off the track, but It's not going to show up on our thing. So
Are you serious?
I'm going to pick the 11.
There you are.
Oh, you're mine. But
Okay.
I'm not yours.
No, I got you.
You got mine.
I got a backup one over here. I figured
Oh,
that.
so yes, I'm picking
I have some things figured out.
the 11, Denny
11.
Hamlin.
I hope you're wrong. It's probably a good pick, but it's definitely not as good as my pick. Okay, listen. I asked an AI to figure out who's going to pick it. Okay, and AIs know everything, as we all know. They're so advanced, and they figured out everything, and it brought back all the stats. And I've got to agree with it. It makes sense. It says Jimmy Johnson wins the 600.
The AI is.
Just joking. I'm just joking. I'm going to pick the 24.
You picked the 24. That's a pretty good
I
pick.
just wanted to say I was going to pick Jimmy Johnson's for people to be like, what?
You're crazy.
There's no way. Yeah, for a moment. I wanted to see if
You
anyone
finished
picked
top
that.
5 in the Daytona 500.
Well, yeah, I know, but, the Daytona. J.J. Yaley has a top 10 in the Daytona 500.
Yeah, facts.
Things like this happen in the Daytona 500. This is the Coke 600. They got to drive a long way. Byron, in my mind, is he's hometown boy, big dreams, and whatever else.
He's got big dream.
I don't know whatever those Bon Jovi songs say about hometown boys.
I don't know.
Just a hometown. That's not even. Yeah, that's exactly it. Justin, any mega insane thing you can leave us with here before we shut down another episode of Wrap It Up? The 600 version without movement.
600 miles
I guess I got to turn this off.
is way too long.
You're right. I went last.
That's a long way.
I went last year, and it got rained out, and I was happy. That got
Yeah, I
to-
forgot you went last year.
Yeah. And so we could have went this year. We could have had tickets not down first row. Okay, I'm talking like 20th row up, start finish line, $50 each. That's a great deal.
Wow, that is a great deal.
I didn't even text you and ask because
Yeah.
I was like, we're not going. I know we're not going to sit through the 600. It's not going to happen. Okay.
Somebody's picking Bill Elliott. This is getting nuts.
Bill Elliott, that's a great pick. I saw him at his last race. He didn't win it either. That was 2011 Coke 400 down Coke Zero 400, the Daytona race.
Daytona.
He was driving a 50 car, Walmart. Boy, I wasted a lot of space in my brain for useless knowledge, didn't I? Folks, please look at us on the socials and the social bull things. Do what you can. I'm begging you, folks. Click the like button, click the love button, click the share button. You have no idea what that does for our video streams, who that puts it in front of, how that will keep our show going when we've run out of hope and we cry under our hands nightly wondering why no one watches. All you have to do is hit those love buttons, and we know you care. You're there for us. We're not looking at you through the windows. We're not stalking you. This is a real relationship. Just say you love it. Go ahead, please. Okay. All right, folks. We do love you, though, really. We appreciate you watching more than you'll ever know. And we will see you next time, hopefully with movement, with more Wrap It Up, baby. Holla back.